Okay, so it's time for my number one favorite product. Well, maybe number two. Mascara is always number one, but it is definitely one of my most favorite products. It's like makeup for dummies. It's so amazing. It's like magic, I promise you. It is called Splurge Cream Shadow. And this stuff is pretty magical, I think. I mean, it's like, see how fluffy it is in there? It's so crazy. And it's going to go on as a cream, but then it dries to a powder, so it's like blendable and all of that, just like all the other eyeshadows. It's so fast, like it goes so fast. It amazes me. This is the fastest eyeshadow I have ever owned. I am going to show you the color Hopeful, and I'm going to use my cream shadow brush. And I feel like if you're going to talk about a great tool, this is one. Like, I feel like to get the entire effect of the Splurge cream shadow, you kind of need to have the cream shadow brush. I haven't found another cream shadow brush that works quite as well as the one from Younique. So, I'm just going to pick up a little bit of this Hopeful Splurge on my brush, just like that. And you're just going to paint it on there. See how well that goes on? You can also apply it with your finger, but it does require just a little bit more blending with your finger. This is so fast, so easy. It goes on as a cream. It dries to a powder, so you can blend it and it's going to stay all day. This is one product that all of like my nurses like to have because it's going to last you, your 12 and 18-hour shift. Got some on my brush, and now we're just going to go over here to the other eye, paint it on. See how pretty that is? Splurges come in matte and shimmer. This is a shimmer. I love shimmers. And it is totally buildable. So if you put some on and you feel like it's not as bright or not as poppin' as you want it to be, well then, honey, add another layer. That is the wonderful thing about mineral makeup. It is all very buildable. So I'm going to take the edge, not hamburger ways like they teach you in school, hot dog ways, and I'm going to dip that in my Splurge. Not too much. I'm going to try to pick up just a very little amount this time. Just a tiny bit on there. And I'm going to work that down here into my corner, and that is going to make my eye pop out and say, hello. I'm really sorry, I'm goofy. That's what you get. See how beautiful that is? I love it. Definitely one of my most favorite eyeshadows. I will show you a couple of our other options because we totally have options for everybody, and we're female, so I mean we love to have a lot of options, right? I know I do. Beautiful. I love Splurge. So pretty. See, that's one color of Splurge, and the more I blend it, if I blend it up here in my crease as it's drying, it will give it a little bit of dimension. Sometimes it even looks like, a little bit of a different shade. Sometimes I only wear just this one color because I can get away with just one color with Splurge. But I will show you a couple of our other options. I do have a favorite color that I do like to add on the outside of here. I'm going to start by showing you our palettes. These palettes are really great for eyeshadow too. They're super pigmented. This is my palette one. I have had this since the beginning of March. My everyday palette, the one I use for my brows, the one I use to highlight under my brow bone every single day. You can barely tell it's been used. Definitely worth the money. I looked at it too in the beginning and I thought, is it worth that much? I promise you it is. So this is palette 1. It is your beautiful nudes, golds, browns. It is a mix of matte and shimmer. So you get Elated, Chipper, and Forthright for matte. And then for shimmer you get Sincere, Brassy, Swanky, and Zealous. Beautiful. And then I have palette 2. This is for the Diva, the Night Out palette. Blacks and silvers, and there's a little bit of taupe colored, kind of like a brownish taupe-ish in here. You're going to get Honorable, Cocky, and Peppy for your matte ones. And then you get Hopeless, Romantic, Blissful, and Perplexed for shimmers. That one is a personal favorite. I love to do the smoky eyes out of that palette. And then here's our palette 3. Beautiful pinks, purples with a black on the end. You get your Tickle, which I use for my blush every day. And then you get Determined, and you get Irate for matte colors. You're going to get Ecstatic, Smitten, Flippant, and Cheeky for shimmers. Very pretty. Love that one. We do have a palette 4. I have not got that one yet, but I will be soon, so I will add that soon. Here is my palette 5. This is all your jewel tone and prismatic colors. They change in the light. Beautiful. They are all shimmer metallic colors. You get Brilliant, Vindictive, Suspicious, Vintage, Sarcastic, Fearless, and Victorious. Palettes are amazing. I love my palettes. And then these are what we call pigment powders. This is a very affordable option. They're $12.50 a color, or you can get a set of 4 for $45, and they are retiring on July 31st. We are out of 3 or 4 colors, so jump on over to your shopping link up in the pinned post and grab your must-haves, because they're going to be gone forever, and these are wonderful. I have so many to choose from. There's so many different colors. I mean, there is colors for everybody. This is a personal favorite pigment powder. This is called Heavenly. It is hot turquoise. Pretty. Very, very pretty. So, for my color on the outside, I'm going to use one of my pigment powders, and I'm going to use Heartbroken. It is a shimmer, and it's almost like, it's not red, and it's not pink, but it's kind of like a light, bright burgundy. It goes amazing with my cream shadow. You can mix pigments and cream shadows, and they all blend amazingly. It looks amazing. I am going to use my deluxe brush for pigment powders. That is the recommended brush. It is a more fluffier brush, perfect for blending. I'm going to pull some of that up out of my lid onto my brush, and then I'm going to tap off the excess. I have a hair on there. And then I'm just going to pat that on right there, and then kind of work it in. You know, not too much. We're going for a softer eye. Just a real pretty pink to, it makes it look darker pink when I wear it this way. But here in the lid, it almost looks like a bright maroon. So pretty. So pretty. Beautiful. Love that. I love the way the cream shadow goes into the pigments. Like, it blends together so awesome. I don't know, I love it. Love it, love it. You will learn that makeup makes me so excited. So excited. Sometimes I put on crazy colors and I look and I'm like, oh. It's so fun. Beautiful. I love it. And again, that is the pigment powder. Retiring July 31st. I really don't think they're going to last that long though. I think we'll sell out before then. So pretty. So pretty. But that is going to be our options for shadow, and with the Splurge it comes in a whole bunch of different colors too. I will post a picture. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next video.